No sign of Simmons outside a nightclub, Cass. We're at Tilly Street. We're looking into this noise complaint.
Steve Matthews, number 4949, informed to Mrs. Hill.
About time you lot turned up!
Okay. All right, Mrs. Hill.
Yeah, that's me.
What's going on? Why won't they turn the music off?
They won't turn it off because they refuse to come to the door. If you hadn't turned up, I reckon somebody would have kicked it in. This racket's been going on since 10:30.
Sarge. Penny's just dropped. I've been here before.
Oh, yeah? Which light?
On the right. This house belongs to a blagger called Steve Pettit. Does post office vans and he's into shooters.
Is that a fact, Sherlock?
Sarge fancies himself as a hard man. I was here about 18 months ago with Tony about a nicked motorbike. Now, you know what I'm thinking, don't you?
George, we're here taking a meatloaf out the oven, not reenact the OK Corral.
Thought I'd pass it on, Sarge.
All right, excuse me. Reg, let's go. George. Yeah, you in the hall. This is the police. Can you come to the front door, please? Hello, are you receiving me? You, to the front door right now. Oi!
Sarge.
Yeah, come on, sunshine. It's you I'm talking to.
Well, I never. Sonny All's fines. What's the problem then, Sarge? Go on, out with it. Let's hear of them.
Mr. Pettit.
That's right. But you can call me Steve, because we're all muckers tonight, aren't we?
But Mr. Pettit, I think you've had your fun. Now, these people are fed up with your music, and it looks like you do with a good sleep. So why don't you go in there, turn it off, go to bed, and everybody be happy.
Turn it off. I ain't done yet. Hang off, done. We're celebrating, aren't we?
Hey, Steve! Come on, get him in here. Bring the old Bill in for a drink.
Please, Mr. Pettit, I'm asking you. Please, will you turn the music down so that we can all get a bit of peace and quiet and go back to bed?
Come in for a drink. Stuff this lot. One of the wrong poses you asked for me. Oh, I never. Wow. God, I thought I was a goner there, real gone. Like the blood stopped rushing to her head.
Are you all right, Mr. Pettit?
No, I'm not. I don't think Coke and champagne and curry are made for each other so well.
No.
Come on, Steve. Where are they? McLean. Bring them in. I know what the old Bill likes.
Don't bust your furniture, Steve.
Come in, lads. Get yourself a drink out of the old cocktail cabinet.
What's like? Get the light on.
Turn the light off. Just put the light off.
Yeah, switch it off. Switch the light off.
Good God, Sarge. Look at all this lot. Never seen so much money in all my life.
I wonder where this lot came from.
Turn the light off.
What's your name?
Robin Hood.
It's Barry Eaton, Sarge. Do you know something, George? I've waited years for an arrest like this. What you see now, all this, only happens once in a lifetime. We'll drink out on this for the rest of our lives.
Come on, lads. Do yourself a favour. Get yourselves a drink. Turn the light on.
Get Reg and Norika in here. Get rid of the yuppies. Put Adam on the door.
Sarge.
Excuse me, sir. Madam.
Sarge wants you and Reg inside.
What's going on?
You'll see. Adam, he wants you on the door. Reg, cop this.
Oi, George, what's happening?
There's thousands of quid all over the floor. I've never seen anything like it.
You're kidding?
No, I'm not. It's knee deep, like confetti. There's thousands all over the place. All right, folks, it's all over. Nice and quiet, like it should be. You can all go back to your beds now. Won't be any more racket tonight, believe you me.
Yeah, I've got Steve Pettit and his psychic Barry Eaton and a couple of girls. Tried to question them, but it's all a bit giggly fall over. think they've been mixing drugs and drink. But the room is full of money. There are thousands. You got that? Thousands. It's all over the place. It's unbelievable.
I've got that, Matthew. I'll call Jo Morgan. She's night duty CID. Tell her you're onto a couple of villains with a pile of cash.
There's no way it's kosher. I'm going to nick him on suspicion of handling stolen property. Sort it out at the station. I'm going to send 3 back with George, keep 1 back with me and Narita to pick up the money. If I can find one that's with it enough.
This stuff looks really real.
All right, come on, wakey, wakey, let's go. Party's over, tent's down. Narita, wake the girls up.
Sarge.
Let's go on to bed, will ya?
Come on, wake up. Come on. Come on.
What's going on?
Up you get. Come on. That's it. Up you get.
Come on, sunshine.
You've turned the music off. What more do you want? Leave off, will ya?
Come on, where'd you get the money from?
What money?
Come on, Steve.
Friday's Big Eagle Day.
Big Eagle Day? What are you on about? What's all this Big Eagle stuff?
Big Eagle always dumps on a Friday.
Property bag. Better make it a big one. Right, you lot, pay attention. And listen very carefully. I'm only going to say this once.
God's sake, Kim, call the cab.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of handling stolen property. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to...
Give it a rest, will ya? Can't you see we're zonked? It ain't fair. We're not competent to understand the charge.
Oh, yes, you are. See what happens when you get a load of cash up your noses and down your throats? Where'd you get all this loot from anyway? Come on, share the secret.
Excuse me, you can't arrest us. We only met them in the pub. I don't even know their surnames.
We'll just get a cab and go if it's all the same to you.
No, you won't. Come on, get your stuff. We're all leaving together.
We should have got a cab. I told you we should have got a cab. What made you go to
Shh.
Money, where's it from?
Shall I tell him, Barry? Hmm? Shall I?
Well, we've seen it all now, ain't he? Blown it, ain't we, really? There's not much we can do about it, is there? Now, we're gone. You two.
You got it from the post office?
Right, George, these 3, down the neck.
Sarge. Come on, sunshine. Reg. Come on up, you get. Move. Come on.
Party's over.
Come on, hurry up.
Come on. Very fun. Very, very Let's go, come on.
Right, have you got a coat?
Hurry up. Not you.
Me? What are you going to do with me? I haven't done anything. I've got nothing to do with him, Pearce. I've heard about you. I'm going.
No, you're not. You're the most lucid. You're going to witness me collect every penny of this money. Come on.
Steve Pettit and Barry Eaton have just been nicked with thousands. George and Adam are bringing them in.
Nice catch, eh?
Do you reckon it could be anything to do with that post office van blagging in Hendon yesterday? Pettit and Eaton have got the form.
Oh, we'll soon find out.
You do understand why you're being kept here, Kim? It's so that we can interview you when you've sobered up. Do you understand?
I didn't do anything, honestly. We only just met them in the pub. That's the God's honest truth. I just want to go home.
WPC data says you've admitted taking drugs, is that right?
Yeah. But those 3 did nearly all the coke. I only had a couple of tokes. I don't like to mix it with booze. Makes me see double.
Are there any other drugs on the premises as far as you know?
No. Everything Steve scored went up their noses. Look, can't Sharon and me just get a cab and go? This has got nothing to do with us. It's not fair.
Yeah, well, it's not a fair world, is it? Lock 'em up, Gary.
OK, Sarge. George, you take these 2. OK, come on, you 2. Up! Come on, up! No, come on, take it easy. Come on.
Look what you got us into now, you slags!
SO1 rings was 15 grand nicked from that post office van robbery in Hendon yesterday morning.
You reckon it's to do with the Hendon blagging, then?
Well, far be it from me, I'm not a gambler, but...
Yeah, but if you were, you might just have a tenner on it, right?
Well, each way to be on the safe side. They're going to let us have the serial numbers as soon as one of the post office investigation guys wakes up. Needs counting, Ray.
Have you got the serial numbers in sequence, Tosh?
More or less, Gov, yeah. They were all over the shop.
Right. Can you bag it up and put it back in the safe? Right. Tosh?
Yeah?
Bring the list.
Yes, Gov.
So how much did they get from the post office van in Hendon?
15 grand.
And how much have we got here?
21,800.
That's not a bad rate of interest, is it, for an overnight deposit?
Better than the Building Society.
So we've got 2 known blaggers picked up with 20-odd grand and no blagging, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
Jim, what do we get from our sides?
Well, they're not coming down, sir. I gave them a random sample of serial numbers off of Tosh's list, and they don't tally, not one of them.
Could be from something that hasn't been reported yet. Could have whacked a dope dealer, could be anything. But they're specialists.
Oh, yeah, most of the biting sawn off's their game. Only London. Except the last entry on Donna's card shows Pettit nicked on suspicion for a job in West Lancashire. They don't look like nothing come of it, though.
Well, maybe they're spreading further afield.
We're checking with Insp, sir.
So what about the 2 girls you nicked with them? We're going to interview Kim Patterson now.
How much did they get? Say that again? 22,000. And that was last Thursday? Right. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Where do you say you met them?
In the pub. The Oak and Acorn. It was singles night. That's the God's honest truth. It's like I told that other copper. I don't even know their surnames. Please don't fill us up with this. It's got nothing to do with us. Can't we just go?
Did they have the money with them in the pub?
You're kidding, with that crowd? No. That Steve had it under his sofa. He pulled it out and said, how about this then? And I didn't know what was in there, did I? Could have been chains and handcuffs and all that stuff. Not safe anywhere nowadays.
What about the coke? Where'd they score the coke from?
I don't know. In the pub, I suppose.
What was it? A big amount? A big bag? What?
Nothing. I know nothing about any of this. We only met them in the pub.
Where'd you get the champagne from?
I don't know. We stopped outside some packy offie somewhere. That Barry was moaning because it wasn't cold.
And you've got no idea where they got the money from? They didn't tell you anything at all?
They didn't say anything and we didn't ask. And can you blame us? I could see they were villains a mile off.
Thank you, ladies. You're right.
Yes.
That's lovely.
Have you got that? He's not taking any calls. We did leave a message for him in his answer phone.
Yeah? Well, why don't you try again, or are you too thick to remember the number? You've got no right, and you know that. You're holding me here against my will.
That's probably true enough. Anything else you'd like?
Yeah. How about some black coffee, you snotball?
Glasgow? A 22-gram blagging in Glasgow?
They can't even spell it.
Well, it was 2 individuals on a motorbike with a sawn-off shotgun.
Got any serial numbers?
Faxing them down to me.
Then it's about time to see if Pettit's been north of the wall recently. According to our records, you were last nicked up in Lancashire. What was the outcome?
Nothing. Just another fit-up, wasn't it?
Where'd you get this from, then?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
What about Glasgow?
Yeah, what about Glasgow? Heard Celtic ain't popping him in this season at all.
Were you in Glasgow on Thursday?
I ain't saying nothing. No, wait a minute. I will say something. You ought to get some outside catering in this place. A toast's only cooked on one side and the tea's like cat pee.
22 grand went missing from an armed blagging in Glasgow on Thursday.
We've got the serial numbers coming down, and if there's just one in that bag that tallies, then you'll pull 10 dead easy.
Well, that's the luck of the draw. Got to roll with the punches, if you know what I mean. Look, if you got something on me, do me. Go on, Miss Lyons, do me, go on.
You told Sergeant Boyden it came from the post office. Remember that?
Post office? No, I don't remember nothing. We were out of it, weren't we? Well gone. Took me about half an hour to figure out where I was this morning.
We're going back to do a thorough search on your place and your lockup.
Yeah? Well, that's new.
Who arranged the bite for you in Glasgow? Some local tow rag, was it? And what about the shooter?
I think you're going to have to work a lot harder than this, fellas.
Listen, Steve. You're a blackguard with 4 previous, and you and your mate have been picked up with a swag of cash that you can hardly carry. Now, ask yourself, it doesn't look good, does it?
Looks pretty good for where I'm sitting.
It's only a matter of time before somebody comes squealing that they're light. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah. And you might be looking at him. I know you geezers. Quite a wad, that. Oh, I know how much is in there.
Then where did you get it from?
Listen to him. I can't believe this. All the rouses and fit-ups I've had from the old Bill over the years, and you want me to make life easier for you? Leave it out. I'm going to write to my MP about you lot.
Well, don't forget to mention the fact that you might not be able to vote for him for the next 10 years.
Warm. Cold. Cold freezing. Turn on that fire. Warmer.
Why don't you shut up?
Just trying to be helpful. Mr. Carver's getting very warm. Hot. Sizzling. What can I say? You got me this time. I'll cough on this one.
This yours?
What of it?
Well, it looks new. Only use it for special occasions, do you?
As a matter of fact, I don't use it at all. Ain't taxed.
You lie like a rug. Well, I never. Look at this little lot. Be rich. T rich. Well, I bet these take you back a bit, don't they, Steve? And I thought he was a pro. Look at this. We've even got a couple of blaggers' hoods in the bargain. Where's your striped shirts? In the wash? It's all coming apart like a cheap suit, Steve. Look at it. Yeah, it's all unravelling, bit by bit. Do you know, Tosh, it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't find a shooter somewhere in his tip.
Wait. Nowhere to run, Steve.
You come up with anything, Tosh? Zilch in his house. Turned over from top to bottom. Not even an out-of-date yoghurt, sir. We've got a box of number plates from his lockup, though. Rod's checking them out now. Oh, and 2 ski masks. Yeah, when they turn up, you're trying to leg it. Wood's got him.
Well, I've been talking to Pettit and Eaton's brief, Mr. Quinnell. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know. When's he coming down?
He's not. He's at some conference in Brighton, but he's of the opinion we've been violating his client's civil rights, abusing police power.
Harassment.
Yeah, let me know what results you get from the place, will you?
Yes, Gov.
Tosh?
Yeah?
Gov. Got the serial numbers down from Glasgow.
And?
The cash stolen in the Glasgow robbery was all in Scottish banknotes.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
No, I'm afraid not. It's a mixture of Royal Bank of Scotland, Clydesdale Bank, Bank of Scotland. There's only 2,000 in Bank of England notes.
Are we losing it?
We haven't run out of string yet. We're still waiting to hear from West Lancashire. It's the only open-ended lead we've got at the moment, sir.
Well, they could have flogged the notes to offence, of course.
Oh, Scotch money? You'd only get 20p in the pound.
Give us a break, Jimmy.
How long are you going to keep us banged up in here, eh? Where's my brief? You're trying to sweat me, ain't you? You haven't even phoned him yet, have you?
Of course we have. He's at a conference in Brighton. But he said the office would send somebody else. Now, listen, do you want to come out here and have a little chat with us?
You must be nuts or something. I'm keeping stum until he gets here. If I spoke to you, I'd get fitted up with shooting Kennedy or something. Look, just go and phone him again now. And that's all I'm saying, you deadheads.
How was the coffee, by the way?
Skunk!
We got a result, but the wrong one.
Yeah. All the plates are from bikes registered to Pettit in the past. They've all been scrapped, and he uses them for spares. Even turned the logbooks into DVLC.
Mr. Clean, eh? Not one turned up on a blagging.
Not one.
We've got until about 3:30 tomorrow morning, Gov. That's another 10 hours.
Well, if there's another 20 grand gone missing, it must have been reported by now. Now, you know we're into overtime.
Yeah? But even if nothing else turns up, I'm still keeping the money because I'm not convinced that he's got lawful possession. He won't say where he got it. In fact, he said sweet FA. I mean, the plates are clean and all I'm left with is 2 ski masks. I can just imagine what the CPS will do with them.
Probably wearing them. Are you certain you're going to get a result?
You're damn right we are. They're laughing at us.
Well, maybe you should go back further than the last couple of days. I mean, it could be from a blagging that went down weeks ago. Now, if you want mine backing, you can have a 12-hour extension on the pair of them.
Thanks. Oh, Gov, you're right. You know that feeling? You're looking at the frame, but you can't see the picture? Why don't you make things easier for us all?
For who? For you lot, you mean, don't you? I ain't putting my hand up for nothing. You earn your keep, sunshine. Bang me up, that's what you want, innit?
That's all right, Steve. We're already speaking about another 12 hours on top.
Are you going to charge me or what?
Right now, you fall into the or what category. But we will. You mark my words.
If you've got such a strong case against me, you don't need me here, do you? Take me back to my cell.
Last April, Chiswick, 28 grand. No, getaway car. Now, what's this one, eh? Dairy, wages. I thought they nicked him for that one.
Well, nailing to the wall ceremony. Buy me a couple of pints after late turn, if you like.
Fellas, sorry about this. Best laid plans and all that. I think they were so embarrassed about this, they didn't even bother to put it on the PNC. West Lancashire Police, blah, blah, blah. Stephen Pettit was held on remand for 6 months and served 8 months of a 10 years custodial sentence for armed robbery. He was released on appeal. Last week, he was awarded £40,000 compensation for a duff conviction.
Oh, no.
Well, they must be laughing all the way to the bank.
How about that, then, eh? He was only trying to screw us as well.
Sign here, please.
Nothing for me, Santa Claus.
Just check it's all there, will you?
No hard feelings, mate. Here. You buy yourself a little drink.
Hang on a minute. Has that cash been checked against our list?
I don't think so. A list didn't arrive till this morning. That was after his property was checked in.
We should have done that first thing. Now, that one's down to us. As this investigation is about suspected stolen money, do you mind if we check some of these against our stolen serial numbers list? Thank you.
Any W15s?
No.
S29s?
S29s. No.
N15s?
N50. No.
And T65s.
T65. T. No.
Oh. Never mind. Mr. Lyons hasn't been a picnic for me either. You know, I might get my brief to try for a ticket on this one as well.
One evidence bag containing £21,800.
What do you mean, 21 grand?
That's what's in the bag.
You're winding me up, ain't you? Where's the rest? There's supposed to be 40 grand in there. There was 40 grand at my place. Now, you ripped me off. You've ripped me off 20 grand.
No one has ripped you off. Now, don't try it on.
Your girlfriend Kim witnessed it being counted. That's her signature.
She ain't my girlfriend. She's a cow. I picked her up in a pub.
Well, her signature's on the paper when we counted it out in front of her. We are not a charity, and that is all you're getting.
Oh, she done it, ain't she? Her and her mate. Slags. Scumbags. After the good time we gave them as well. She's well out of order! Well, go on, then get out there and nick them!
Snidey tarts, they must have stuffed it down their knickers.
All that loot, Steve. You got to keep a better track of it than that, my son.